Good morning to all my dear students. Hope you all well. Dear students, in our previous class we discussed about what is cell, right? And what about the cell's number, shape, these all the things we discussed, and unicellular and multicellular organisms also we discussed, right children? So hope you all understood about that things. Now I am going to teach you about the cell structure. Now we know that what is cell. Right, and we need to know about what is the cell structure. So I'm going to teach you about the cell structure and function in this class. Okay, so all should have to listen the class carefully. Usually cells are spherical or round or elongated shape. We learned about different shapes of a cells. In nerve cells we can see that it is a branched or long type cells. But in RBC, red blood cells have spherical shape. But what about in WBC children? One type of a cells we can see in human body as like amoeba. Does it has a spherical shape or does it has a prominent shape? Do you know what it is? It is very important question. It is WBC, white blood cells in human body. So just remember about that one. Next, different parts of the cell now I'm going to teach you about. You know that cell have different type of shape like spherical or elongated or branched like shape, right? And when we are checking the parts of cell or structure of the cell, the basic components of cells are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Okay, so these are the parts of cell. We can check one by one. So students, suppose this is a cell. Okay, a spherical cell. Okay, just suppose it is a type of a cell. Okay, and this outer layer of the cell, outer membrane of the cell we call cell membrane or plasma membrane. Clear? This outer cover of the cell we call cell membrane or plasma membrane. Okay, students, all components of cells which are enclosed by a membrane that we call cell membrane or plasma membrane. What are the all components of a cell? I already discussed with you. Parts of cells are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. So inside we can see cytoplasm and nucleus. And this cell membrane gives the shape to the cells. This is outer cover of cells. So it gives shape to the cells also. And now we can check the inside components of cell. Okay. So students, we know that our body is made up of a number of cells. These cells, these 2 or 3 different cells are separated by a outer covering that we call cell membrane. We know that, right? And inside of the cells, we can see a jelly-like substance. A jelly-like substance that we call cytoplasm. Inside of the cell we can see jelly-like substance that we call cytoplasm. So cytoplasm is a jelly-like substances present between the nucleus and cell membrane. Okay, so cytoplasm we can see between the nucleus and cell membrane. So the center spherical shape part we call nucleus. Okay, that we call nucleus. Do you know students, in this jelly-like substance various organelles are present. What is organelles? Organelles, that is various components are present inside the cytoplasm, inside the jelly-like substance. We can say the examples of organelles are mitochondria, ribosomes and Golgi bodies, like that. These are the examples of organelles. Okay, more about the organelles in cytoplasm we learn in our higher classes. So you just understand about it, what is organelle, where it is present. These are components of cytoplasm and we can see it in cytoplasm itself. Okay, and do you heard about mitochondria? Mitochondria is a powerhouse of a cell. It produces energy like ATP. More about that one you will learn in your higher classes. Just understand about what is organelles and where it is present. Clear? Now we can check about the nucleus. Okay. So students, nucleus, usually we are calling nucleus as a brain of the cell. Why? Children, because it controls all the activities of the cell that we call brain of the cell, and it may be spherical. Generally it is a spherical in shape and it is located at the center of the cell, that is nucleus. Clear? It is separated from a cytoplasm by a membrane. Okay, by a membrane or protective cover that we call nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane. Okay. Inside the nucleus, we can see a thread-like structures that we call chromosome. Inside the nucleus, a thread-like structures are present that we call chromosome. Chromosomes are actually carrying genes. What is genes, children? What is genes? Usually, my relatives are saying, I am like my father. Why? Because I am carrying father's gene in my body. Okay, so genes are actually hereditary carriers. Genes helps for transferring the characters from parent to offspring. That's why my character is like my father or my eyes like father. Okay, so genes are the hereditary carriers. It is present in the chromosome of nucleus. Okay, look at students. Now it is an activity time. All should have to draw the picture of cell structure. Okay, you have to draw the cell structure and label the different parts of cell structure like cell membrane, chromosomes, nucleus, cytoplasm, like that. Look at the picture, children. That is all living substance of cell we commonly called protoplasm. That is, it consists of cytoplasm, nucleus and cell membrane. These all the parts we together called protoplasm. Okay, and I'm going to ask one topic quiz, that is which color of marker I used for writing WBC in animated video. Okay, so you have to check which color I used and send to me in personal WhatsApp within 1 hour. Okay, thank you.